Can bacterial vaginosis make it harder to get pregnant? Let's talk about BV and infertility and what the research actually says. Bacterial vaginosis is a super common vaginal infection, and it happens when disruptive bacteria overgrows in the vaginal microbiome. Research shows that bacterial vaginosis tends to be more common in women who are facing infertility. One study actually found that women who were facing infertility were just over 3 times more likely to be dealing with bacterial vaginosis than those who weren't. It's important to caveat this by saying while there seems to be a connection, researchers have not yet proven that bacterial vaginosis directly causes infertility. To give you another sense, a study done in 2022 tried to understand how the vaginal microbiome plays a role in getting pregnant. And what this showed is that the women who were able to get pregnant had higher levels of a bacteria that's protective called lactobacilli, while those who did not get pregnant showed more of a bacteria in their vaginal microbiome called Gardnerella, which is linked to bacterial vaginosis. It can also impact fertility in other ways. EV is associated with a higher risk of pelvic inflammatory disease, and pelvic inflammatory disease can lead to scarring and blocking in the fallopian tubes, which is a major cause of infertility. EV can also trigger an inflammatory response, which can sometimes harm the vagina and other cervical tissues, which makes it a less favorable environment for sperm, reducing their ability to reach and fertilize an egg. And then if you are undergoing IVF to try and get pregnant, a meta-analysis of 17 studies found that vaginal dysbiosis was actually associated with poorer IVF outcomes. Vaginal dysbiosis is another way of saying bacterial vaginosis. And on the other side of that, vaginal microbiomes with higher levels of lactobacilli or protective bacteria, specifically Lactobacillus crispatus, have been linked with higher rates of embryo implantation and live births after IVF.